Are you starting? Welcome to the podcast at the Masters. We have Matt Mail and Tony Venadori. They're starting the whole tournament here. It's the last two rounds, the best players. We have Matt Mail, and it looks like Tony Venadori are the first two out the gate to start the tournament. We have Matt Mail putting the ball. This is Mr. T of the podcast. Nice putt by Matt. Gets the little glance. Come on, roll in. Oh. That'll be a 2 for Matt. Using that long putter there. Next up, former Masters champion Tony Venadori. Looks like Tony clipped one of the earlier rocks. This is a tough 2 putt. I missed this stupid putt several times earlier this morning. We won't talk about those scores. Rolling it in nice and soft. Falls in for a 2. This is... I believe this is Clayton Crawford. He's playing as an amateur. Clayton Kraft, playing as an amateur. This is the first group going up. They're a group of 3. Next group, we have Danny Tatum, who's in the orange-ish shirt, and Lee Messinger, who is back there in the blue. Over to 6, we have Matt Mail stepping up. We have people from Coastal Carolina, the local university, shooting some video. Sorry about the motorcycle noises, but it is what it is. Matt Mail. Nice looking shot. Just a bit off. Taps her in for a nice 2. Tony Venadori stepping up. Hole number 6 here. Former Masters champ. Has the course record at Aloha of 22. Gives it some, trying to get that second kick. Same results. Expecting a 2. Clayton Kraft is next. Second group is just getting ready to step up to hole number 5, so we're still here at 6, holding it. Clayton Kraft kicks it out. Oh, close one. Bob is saying something on the PA. I don't know why, but he is. That's happening. So pretty much it's gone as expected there on hole 5 and 6 with the first group. Clayton, Tony, Matt, Danny Tatum here. Hitting 5, glancing it off that rock. You want to rock it in off the back, hopefully. Just a touch short. This one used to funnel in a lot more. Nice 2. Danny Tatum. I believe he's from Houston. We have Lee Messinger, who's also from Texas, part of the Southwest Putters Tour. Caught that rock. Let's see if it can rock back in. And it does. That's our first ace for Lee Messinger on hole number 5. Again, this is Mr. T of the podcast, otherwise known as Tom. We have Pat Sheridan going in a bit. Mandy is moving the camera and watching some people finish up on 7. We have Tony Venadori hitting the ball on 7. Can't see what's going on. I still see the ball there, so it looks like a tap in 2. Tony takes a 2. Not sure what Matt did there. We're now back at so Tony took a 2 on 7. We have Lee Messinger on 6. Nice shot. Gets a kick. Lee putting for 2. Sorry about the fountain sounds. Easy 2 for Lee there. Danny Tatum stepping up. He's got that claw grip on the putt. Goal on this hole is get a nice kick off that rock, get a second kick, and hopefully redirect the ball into the cup. I did not do that myself yet, but next group behind him is going to be Jeremy Nabonet and John Wilder. Danny Tatum getting that too. So we have John Wilder, Jeremy Nabonet. Had the pleasure of playing with him. Oh, this putt's not so fun on 5. Probably playing it left edge here. It's a good thing to check your notes before you take this putt. Jeremy's from the Chicagoland area, played for Team USA over in Finland this year, along with Tim Talley, Frank Bessesi, Vanette Block, and Rick Baird. Get this, Jeremy. Great 2 by Jeremy and Nabonet. That is a tough one. Great shot. So John Wilder stepping up here to hole number 6. Again, you're looking for that kick off the rock there by the palm tree and getting a second kick right there and going in. We haven't seen anybody get it yet. It's a really tough one. You see on the uphill, and you might not be able to see it. So when you're hitting it uphill on the right side, there's a big mound of turf, big berm. I've been playing this one out from the left side about 1.5 feet. I see Jeremy's playing it about a putter. With my shot, my biggest thing is I want to miss that berm there in the middle and keep, hopefully, the ball from hitting one of those cracks, because you really want to give it a whack here. So Jeremy Nabonet, double bounce, little extra kick, hopefully sitting. You can see that ridge there. He's just telling it to sit. It's got about a 2-footer in front of the cup here. Double checking those notes. This is the first time Jeremy Nabonet has actually been in the back group here on the final day at the Masters. That is the group that starts later is reserved for, nice 2 there, Jeremy, is reserved for the players who played the first 10 rounds best. So we have John Ventura here, local putt-putter, playing for a deuce. Gets it in, John Ventura. Moving on to hole number 6. We have Jeff Mosk from Texas stepping up here on hole number 5. Again, you're trying to glance it off that wall. Get it to move back towards the cup and kind of cradle back in. Sometimes it'll roll out a little bit more. Nice 2 there for Jeff. Want to try to keep it from getting too far away from that cup on 5. It can get a little dicey when you're far away. Unfortunately, I took a couple threes myself. I think I was hitting the wrong rocks off that left wall. Yeah, everything breaks a little bit left going uphill. Back over to 6. Again, you're looking to miss that mound. Kick the ball kind of on the rocks next to the palm tree behind the hole. Oh, and we're moving up to hole number 8. Danny Tatum, I'm seeing, is out of the way of the camera. Hole number 8. We have Danny Tatum playing a 2. Gets it in. Hole number 6. Jeremy Nabonet just took a 2 on hole number 7. Tough kind of wraparound. I don't think we've shown. John Ventura is trying to finish up here on 6. Runs the USPMGA's website. IT guy down here. Taps it in for an easy 2. We have Jeff Mosk stepping up on... Oh, nope. We have John Wilder. We're showing him right now on 8. Tough uphill putt. Aces it. Great shot by John Wilder. Got to really hug that left wall because it wants to break and fall in that little chasm there. We have Brian Johnson here. Getting a 2 on 5. Playing with Brian is one of the owners of the course that's going to be played in Austria. For Wagum next year. I'm going to pull up his name. This is Patrick Reiner from Austria here. Should have known this on hole 5. I think that's what Mandy's showing. Yep. Come on, roll back in. About to rock back in. Patrick's going to have a nice 2 here. Again, he's one of the owners of the course in Austria where they're playing the World Adventure Golf Masters next June in Austria. Nice 2 there from Patrick. Moving over to hole number 6 with Brian Johnson and Patrick. I must have missed the first part of Brian's because I see him sitting down. He ended up getting a 3 on it. He must have shorted it. With Jeff Mosk shooting on hole number 7. It doesn't look like it went in based on his response. He had it close to the cup. Tap in 2. Now we're on Vanette Block, top amateur of the tournament, playing hole number 5. Gives that nice kick. Let's keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Vanette Block also played for Team USA in Finland. Tough 3 here for Vanette. Puts it in. Like I said, that break, it's really hard. Been there. Vanette is playing with Gary English. Gary English looks like he got the kick. Got a little bit of more of a roll. Will it finish off? Oh, just excruciating. Should have went in. Lots of pressure. It's a ton of pressure. Feel Vanette on that putt. I've been there. Giving Vanette the call for testosterone. We have Mandy shooting hole number 6 over here. Sorry, I'm trying to stay as far away from the play in order to do some commentary without interrupting any of the players. Gary English stepping up here on hole number 6. Again, you want to hit the ball off the rocks, kind of by that palm tree. Hoping for a second kick on the angled rock. Haven't seen an ace here yet. Still not. It's got a couple feet putt to go. You might notice players marking out their relief from the wall with the master scorecard, which is about half sheet of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So it's a full 8.5 inches off the wall. No idea what that is in centimeters, because I don't know. Again, it's a lot of pressure. People play 10 rounds, and so even these short putts, there's weird, funky things. And as I said, there's weird, funky things that ball can do close to the cup on the wrong sides, and people are charting out every which way they can. Moving over to hole number 7, we have Brian Johnson. Looks like he is playing a short putt for a 2 on 7. And he's in. Not looking too happy. Moving back to the net on hole number 6. She's in with a 2, and that's all that matters. Get it in the hole on that one. Moving back to hole number 5. Do you want to check to make sure my microphone's coming through? Check, check. Hello, hello. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Working because you got a compliment.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm trying to stay as far away. Why don't we do a quick... Hi, I'm Tom. Podcast, couple putts. The reason why I'm doing this is because my co-host, stupidly, in mini golf, got a lower score. And I guess that's a good thing. And then you get to sleep in and start later in the day. And I smartly, as an American, you want more, which is supposedly better. And that's what I did. But they forced me to play early this morning, and I was out on this course at 6 a.m. See Patrick Reiner hitting the ball on hole number 8. Oh, painfully close to getting that in there. So we're going to be shooting probably about holes 5, a little bit of 5, 7, and 8. When you get up to 9 at the top, it's really hard to be up there without distracting people. And we're trying to do our best to stop doing that, or to not do that. Right now we have everybody's favorite American who's been over to Sweden and been over to Finland this year and over to England. This is Frank Bassesi, or Bathethi, however it's being pronounced, by Andrew Edmonds. He's playing with Zach Martin. Frank's best round of the tournament, he had 3 30s, and I believe that was at Aloha. Oh, he caught a bad bounce. Frank has had some bad luck. I shot some videos of him yesterday, and it was just uncanny. He's taken the same putt that Jeremy had to take, and if I remember right, this one is breaking right from the left side. So you want to not hit it too hard. Ease it in. Same bad luck that the net had. And you can see that it just kind of keeps rolling. That's Frank with a 3. Zach Martin is up next. Frank's earlier scores, he shot a 35, 32, 34 over at Rumble. He shot a 34, 35, 35 over at... Heard someone cheering from afar. We have Zach Martin just doesn't want to get all the way in. He's there with a 2. Unless something crazy happens. This is a nice easy 2. It's a tough way to start it. Hole number 5, I'll tell you, I had more 3s than I had 2s the whole time. We're going to move with Zach and Frank over to hole number 6. And again, you can see that palm tree over to the right of the tee box. Frank was one that showed me this shot. He's playing at about a foot. He's playing about 1.5 feet off. And Zach, it looks like he's going just a foot out. You can kind of see, again, that mound in the middle. You want to miss that, kick off those rocks behind it, make sure not to get in between those cracks. And give yourself a chance at another rock up there to glance it back in. That went in. That went in, folks. Get up. kicked off the back door. That's an unconventional one, but sometimes you need that on holes like this on 6. So Zach Martin with a good start with a 2 and a 1 on holes 5 and 6. Frank Bessesi stepping up, probably about a foot and a half out. Gives it a good whack. Trying to get that kick. It's not really working off that rock. You can kind of see by that other palm tree left of the hole, kind of near where Frank is standing right now, just to his right. There's that rock below it that you want to be kicking off. And then there's this guy, probably never heard of. He's from the state of Connecticut. They're nutmeggers. Oh, he's helping out a little bug. Pat is helping out a little bug. I think he killed a bug. Pat Sheridan has committed an atrocity at Hawaiian Rumble, and the putting hasn't even begun. Let's hope his next putt is not an atrocity either. Pat Sheridan lines it up, hits it nice, gets a nice glance. That's going in. Bingo! Winner, winner, chicken dinner, my friends. I guess that's his reward for killing a bug. We have our first murder. We had a small bug. Ooh, no, Randy Reeves is getting it out of there. I guess he did not kill it. So we can confirm. I think we can confirm. Nope, Randy Reeves hasn't gotten it out. We still have a bug going. I think it's still alive. We're going to need some other reporters to really confirm the whereabouts of that bug on the course. But yeah, Pat Sheridan with an ace. That is if you saw some other people in front of him, like Frank, who was, or actually was behind him in scoring. That's that's where you can make a little bit more separation. Randy Reeves really rocking it in. It's coming in hot. He might get a roll back. It used to roll a lot more. So Randy Reeves hitting it for a 2 here on hole number 5. He's Pat Sheridan's partner here for this round, and I think they repair after round number 10, but it's hard to know because we didn't know until the last couple of minutes ago where we were starting. Randy Reeves is, I believe, a Masters champion, a putt-putt legend, all-around nice guy that I've seen around the course. Again, this one is breaking a little left to right in front of the cup. It's a really hard one to read. Nails it in easy. Nice 2. Randy Reeves moves on. There's a little blue piece in there's a little blue chunk on there. This guy with the beard, Patrick Sheridan. I didn't see the Viking braids in the beard this morning. A little disappointed in that. I think the line on him is to win some money, but we'll see. Again, trying to get a good kick, keeping the ball up there, redirecting it towards the hole. Gets it, no crack. Gets that kick. It hasn't been really going for anybody today. Again, these second putts can be really tricky around this one. They feel like they play straight for the most part, but I've had these turn. Trying to keep out of Pat's eye line. Don't want to be a distractor because we know that Pat and distractors hasn't worked out so far. Randy Reeves starting on the right side about a putter. Using a nice classic bullseye putter. Speaking of distractions, that is a fire truck. Really hope this doesn't bother Randy. I mean, this is a busy street, the main highway. Randy Reeves, nice putt. Misses the crack. That looks like a good kick. Nope. We have a 2 there for Randy, and we have Gary Hester over here at 5, knocking in the 2 as well. Those putts have been challenging for people over there. Keep it on that left side of the cup and knock it in. He is playing with John Lang from Ohio, I believe. Had a great tournament, seen him around. He's been playing really well. I've seen his name in tournament listings. John Lang, you can see him set up. He's starting about a foot out from the right side. You get a sense that a lot of people are taking different approaches. Nice clean swing. Good kick. That just did not take on that rock. Gary Hester's right behind him. He's fabulous putter. He was coach for Team USA at the World Adventure Golf Masters back in 2019. South Carolina native now. He's played at the Red Putter earlier this year. It was incredibly helpful with a couple of the shots. Gary gives it a nice kick. Ooh, that's got a chance. Short of the cup by just a little bit. He's going to have a nice tap in from about less than a foot here, and he'll be in the cup. Gary's in on two. Coming up, we've got Brandon Davis and Tim Talley. Brandon Davis, second year at the Masters from Ohio, and he is playing towards the back of the pack. Really impressive. He's playing, I think, off the right wall. Give it a good kick. Give it a second bounce. Get some action. Nope. Not many people making this one. I think we've seen one so far. We got his buddy Justin here who's playing amateurs. What kind of chances do you give your friend Brandon?
To make top 10, I mean, it's going to be tough, but he's right there. He's in 12th, I think, a few strokes back. So he's going to have to get like a 32 around there, I think, to get in that top 10 area today. That's the goal.
That's Justin Moaning, who's playing in front of me this morning with Paula Gay. People having fun. Tim Talley there. Also played for Team USA in Finland. He lives in North Carolina. He's been playing the Masters quite a bit. He's a former red putter champion on Door County and played with him a bunch as well. Really kind guy and good putter. I think he's playing Continental Championship as well this year and hoping to make the cut again and looking like he's on pace. Going back to 5, we have Rick Alessi. I believe I don't know where Rick's from, to be honest, but I know that he's related to Aaron Kaminsky of O Street, and that's an ace. That is an ace, friends. Rick Alessi taking a little bit different shot, right in the cup, followed by Nate Nichols, played on Team USA in Sweden 2019 with Pat Sheridan. Hell of a putter. He's always kind of in the mix. I know that him and Robin Ventura won the mixed doubles in Sweden back in 19. He's lining up his putt. Nate Nichols trying to come in off that left wall, get a nice little glance, kick towards the cup. He has good speed. Let's see if it'll roll back out. He's got a not so fun 2-putt here. Breaking out his notes, charting this one out. Don't want to fuck this one up. Whoops. You don't want to mess this one up. Especially when you get down to these stakes, you take your time. Getting that full scorecard length, you can see that's about 8.5 inches, the length of a half sheet of paper to get relief off those walls. And again, it benefits both mallet putters as well as blade putters. Probably wants to play this left edge, have it just tip right in. You can see he's got that claw grip. Easy does it. Nate Nichols with the 2. Move back over to hole number 6. Rick Alessi and Nate Nichols. Rick Alessi is aced the first hole, as you saw. Ooh, gets a hop there. Ooh, weird kick, but oddly, surprisingly, I think he's okay with that. He's probably a foot away Nice tap-in putt. And he's in. Nate Nichols starting about, looks like just under a foot out off the left wall. You can see those dots on the side of the holes. Those are the starting positions. Some of them are even at an angle, as you can see on this hole in particular. Not sure if it's in frame or not. Again, trying to make that kick off the brick up there. This turf is new as of last year. For people like Alan Cox, who had played at 19, the turf plays very differently and a lot slower. Ooh, it's getting a little bit of action. It's a different kick, and same place as Rick. It's about a foot out. Tap in 2. I think you can see Brandon Davis over the hill. I'm not sure what he did on 8. Looks like he is left of the cup, lining up those putts. They break funky. Mr. Perfect, Greg Newport from North Carolina, starting off here at 5. Has one of the 3 perfect games of putt-putt, really swinging this one in, and then coming back in. Ooh, this one got away from him. He's got that tough putt in front. It's going to break in from the left side, so you're kind of playing left side of the cup and having a break in at the right at the end. He's playing with Wade Sahmel, also known as Olivia Prokopova's husband, but a fantastic putter and mini golfer in his own right. This is where we're getting to like the cream of the crop of some of the best putters across the country. We had Wade, who previously played from Houston, and we had Greg Newport here from North Carolina lining up his putt. Knocks it in. That's what they do. Greg Newport not making it easy on himself to start it all off. He's got a smile on his face. When you make that 2, they're not showing it, but Mandy's going to stay here on Wade on hole 6. We have Rick Baird lining up at hole number 5, the other Mr. Perfect from down in Georgia. And Wade Sahmel again trying to play off that back wall on that rock. Gets a good kick. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. And so the way that this works is if you have it compact past the tee, you can fully re-tee it and reset it without a stroke penalty. There's some weird spots in those rocks that if you catch it, it'll come right back at you. So he's putting here for 2. Let's see if he gets a nice kick. Come on. Oh, takes a tough 3 after a really great two putt there. Those are the breaks on this course. All of the courses have, or the Aloha course and here over at Rumble, they have these textured kind of lava rocks that make for incredibly difficult putting. Catch a wrong cracking in, you're going to have a bad day. Greg Newport. He got the kick. Can't tell if it went in. It kind of got a bad angle, but from the way he's lining up over there, not in. The group behind him, we're going to have Greg Ward stepping up to the box first. I think he aced it. He's got a blue hat. He is a putter pro that has been at this forever. But Greg Newport's going to finish up, another putt legend. And then Rick Baird, who's a putt legend. So we're talking like people who've played some of the wildest games of mini golf, perfect games of putt-putt. I mean, some people might not even call putt-putt mini golf because if they're putt-putters, it's like its own thing. All the courses have par 2s. All the holes are par 2s. Everything's aceable. Sorry I can't be commenting on stuff. We have Greg Ward here lining up his shot. Believe he aced the first one, given that he taken the box in front of Rick, unless Rick took a 3. Oh no, oh no. Holy smokes, that did a whole bunch of things. Caught the left wall, caught the right wall, and got it to stay up. We saw with Wade that came back on him. But Greg's got to be pretty happy that the ball is up on the top of the green and giving himself a shot at a 2. Again, the further you get out from the cup on some of these, The breaks are really subtle, and most people are not practicing those like a ton because you're hoping to never get there. See, there it is. Greg Ward taking a 3 here on hole number 6. Again, you get 5 feet out versus 2 feet out, and that break's going to be something different. Rick Baird playing it here. He is playing 1 putter head, and so most people are measuring stuff as 1 putter head, 1 foot, using their own foot off of the wall in the starting position. And Rick Baird's going 1 putter head here off on 6. Just want to get it up there, avoid any of the cracks, get a little action. It's going towards the cup. Rick Baird, that's why he is Mr. Perfect. Hole in 1, Rick Baird nails it. Now we're getting to the back of the pack. The Wild Mongoose, Joey Graybiel, 2019 Masters champion, 2022 PPA champion, I think he's won the US Open a few times. He's got he's riding the mongoose. He's riding the mongoose. Riding the mongoose. Riding the mongoose. He got it in. He's starting off with an ace. He's going to try to keep it going. I believe Joey Graybiel is from Tennessee. He's followed by Rainey Statham, who is from just outside of Houston, Texas. He is the 2020 Masters champion and was the runner-up in both, I believe, 19 and 21. Oh, he was playing that one nice. Oh, he's playing that one. Good speed. Coming in here for that 2-putt that we've seen a few people have some tough moments on. Trying to finish strong. But nice 2 there for Rainey. I can see the pack from afar, and it looks like we're getting people. See Jeff Mosk there. I believe he's starting over on 16, so the pack is really starting to line up. But the Wild Mongoose, Slime Mongoose, Joey Graybiel is playing it, looks like, off the right wall, maybe a foot or so. The last group to go after them is going to be Matt McCaslin and Olivia Prokopova, the defending Masters champ Olivia. Joey Graybiel gets a kick there, gets a second kick. Ooh, came close to acing hole number 6 as well. He's going to have himself a tap-in putt here. Easy tap-in, Rainey Statham. Looks like he's playing, I'd say about half a putter behind the right tee. Again, playing for that action off the back wall. Everybody's trying to see if they can hit that rock a little different and better in order to get this tough ace, which we've only seen a couple of for this first round of everybody going through. Hit the ball. Ooh, no. He had the same fate as Wade. You kind of got to let the ball rest. It looks like he might actually have to hit that ball as is because it didn't go past the tee box yellow dot, so he has to play the ball as it lies. Probably a shot he doesn't know as well. It's a tough putt, and he wants a real recovery for a 2 just to save this, or he's going to be putting for a 3. Rainey Statham. Second one. Oh, just barely misses that cup on the left side of it. He's going to be measuring this one out and hoping to knock it in for 3. 4 on this is just devastating if that happens, especially for the top of the pack. Right now, he is probably about 7 strokes behind Olivia. Him and Joey Graybiel are. Olivia's 5 strokes up on Matt McCaslin, who's playing next. And even over at the last round at Aloha, Matt McCaslin picked up 3 strokes on Olivia in that round. So it's a tight race. They haven't started over yet. I'm not sure why they haven't started, but it's very confusing. But we're going to move over, it looks like, to hole number 8. With Rick Baird lining up his first shot. We have Matt and Olivia slowly walking over towards 5. They'll get started soon. They're both wearing the red, as is your co-host, me, of the podcast. Rick Baird here. You want to keep this ball close to the wall on the left. Avoid that little crevice and knock it in just like that, Mr. Perfect. Perfect plex that. Have Joey Graybill and Randy Statham here finishing up on 7. Joey's charting this putt in front of it. Left it a little short. You're playing it off kind of the left wall. If you look behind him, there's a couple of rocks. You're playing off the left wall rocks and kind of glancing it off into the cup. Joey Graybill here. Based on his reaction, it moved it the wrong way, and he's putting in a 3 here. Him and Rainey are giving up some ground. Now we're over to Matt McCaslin, hole number 5. His brother, Danny McCaslin, 4 times Masters champ. Matt McCaslin has yet to win a Masters championship. He's playing in red. I believe he's from North Carolina. Again, this shot playing off that left wall. Nice start with an ace. You see Olivia even cheering for him. Everybody wants everybody to do well here. The pros all know how hard it is. We have Olivia Prokopova, 5-stroke lead, stepping up to hole number 5 to start the round. Defending Masters champion and US Open champion. 3-time Masters champion. Ooh, left it a little short. It's got this tough, long second putt. Not a position I'm sure she's used to. This could be a 2-stroke swing already and start to get things a little closer. Taking her time. Olivia usually just steps up and hits it. Nails a 2. Great putt by Olivia. You could see that smile on her face. You don't leave the ball that short on that hole. It's a tough spot to be in. You can see the camaraderie between these players. Matt McCaslin and Olivia Prokopova, 1 and 2, cheering each other on. They've played tons of rounds with each other. Looks like Matt is playing about a foot out left side here. Again, now he is 4 strokes up on the lead. Olivia is 4 strokes up on him. He just made up 1 stroke on the first hole already, so we're already seeing a tightening race. Stepping away and giving another look again. You know the shot, we've shown it to you a few times. You're hitting off that rock behind the palm tree. Same as everybody else. Matt McCaslin, just a tap in 2. Joey Graybill over there had a 3 on number 7. It was a rough one. He read the break wrong, but he came back over to 8 and got the 2. The ace. Olivia, lefty, from the Czech Republic. One of the youngest players in the tournament. One of the most seasoned winners. Oh, you can see it's just a couple feet short of the cup. Just lining up her putt. Easy deuce like clockwork. Nice putting by both of them. I think Mandy's going to move us over to 7 with the champions group. Going to try to watch from afar and not be in anybody's way. Again, we have Matt McCaslin is now 4 strokes out of the lead. We have Putt Putt Mike next to Mandy there. This is a shot that I was playing as well. You're starting on the left-hand side. You're going about a foot out, and if you can see the rocks there, it's about the 1, 2, 3. It's about the 4th rock from your left is what you're kind of glance it off of. There's a big splotch on the rock to the right, and that's how I would read it myself. So you hit off that 4th rock. You glance it to the cup, and if it comes off nice, you can get yourself a good position for an ace. And he does that. It's rolling towards the cup, and ever so close. Ever so close. Great run at it. That was like a speed thing where could have went either way. His brother, Danny McCaslin, is a 4 times Masters champion. He withdrew early. Got Olivia starting here over on the right-hand side as a lefty, playing it a little bit differently for a start, but I'm guessing she's probably going to hit that 4th rock on the right as well. We'll see what she does here. She does. Angles it in. Oh. Wow. Hit that about as good as you can. Hit that about as good as you can. Olivia and Matt still 4 strokes separating them. Believe Mandy is going to move us over to 11 with Rick Baird. Will we see Rick Baird miss a putt today? That is the question. We're going to move up to 10 with Rainey Statham. Rainey looks like he is playing it from the back wall. Oh, nope, sorry. It's hard to know where Mandy's putting it. We have Matt McCaslin stepping up here on 8. Again, you want to play this close to the left wall. Ride it into the cup, just like that. Oh. Broke out just to the right at the end. He had a great pace on it. Great shot. These shots behind this cup are tough. When you're playing it out, I've played it out about 2 feet out from the left wall on the dot. And you're really trying to aim to hug that left wall, because if you fall in that little basin at the lower middle part of the hole, it's just a disaster. I believe this turns a little right. I think Matt is lining it up that way. Nails it in. Gets good too. Again, those are tough ones. Olivia looks like she's starting about 2 feet out. Again, this is a nicer lefty one because you get a better look at the cup. So you can get a real close line and ride that left wall. Go right in. Give it in a few looks. She's got the right line. Is it going to snap on her? Nope. Gives her a 5-stroke lead. Olivia Prokopova with it. Hole-in-one on 8. The lead is back up to 5 on Matt McCaslin as they step up to 9. We're over here on 10. Joey Graybeal looks like he's on his second putt on hole number 10. Knocks it in. Again, as I said, we're moving over to hole number 9 at the top of Aloha. We don't show it. There's no real way when you're above the waterfalls there to show it without it being really cramped. Showing Greg Ward over here on hole number 11. I've been playing this one about 2 feet in a putter off the left side, and you really have to hit it. And you pinball the ball around, and I can't see what happened, but based on his reaction, I don't think it went in the cup. Looks like it is sitting, in your view, about the right of the cup. Measuring out his distance. Greg Ward, a seasoned putter. Really swell guy. Had some very kind words for me throughout the tournament that meant a lot. But yeah. I'm going to step away for a second, make sure I grab the phone that I left over here. See Mandy's phone. We see Greg taking the putt here. An 11. And it went out. Definitely been there. This is a tough ace hole, number 11. And it can really be a game changer. See a smile from Olivia coming down from top of 9. It's got to be good things. I think we're going to try to show Rainey. Nope. We're going to show Olivia and Matt playing this one. Olivia is a lefty. This is going to take a different shot than a lot of us who are righties have been taking. She's going to go straight off the back wall. And it looks like with the way she hit it, she is looking for a roll back to the cup. Holy smokes. Wow. That is a ballsy shot. Woo! So Matt McCaslin showed me his shot. He plays a foot off the right wall. And what he's trying to do, wow, great shot. Wild. So he plays a foot off the right wall, and you're hitting the brick right before the fall here. And what you're hoping to do is have it kick off the back wall and straight in the cup, but when it misses, you take this putt bunch. And it's not a fun putt. But yeah, last year when I was practicing, I saw Matt McCaslin practicing that shot. I got an ace on it once, but probably took a few deuces. If I'm looking at it right, I think this one breaks to the right. So playing it left to right, but I could be wrong. I don't got a great look at it. I don't have my notes in front of me. Good 2. Yeah, he was a little nervous about that putt. He didn't want to get too aggressive with it. I'm going to lose you out of view, listeners, so I'm just going to let Mandy show you. I'm going to check to make sure I've got the phone and hopefully not going out of range with her, and I apologize if I do. I think Mandy is moving over to hole number 11. Check to see. Check. Good. Still got signal. Matt and Olivia, they're coaching each other. It's funny. We have Rainey Statham. Looks like he's putting for 2 on hole number 12. A hole that I stupidly went out of bounds on this morning that you can see over on the Putting Penguin. My guess is that Rainey also took a 3 on hole number 11, given that he went behind Greg Ward, who we saw getting the 3 there. So both of them having a rough go of it, but Rainey knocks in that 2. Oh, never mind. Wrong group. Forgot that he's playing with Joey Graybill. That's on me. So the way that you're playing this, that I play it, is I play it off the left side and try to hit the rocks just next to the right of that palm tree. And you get a little pop, and sometimes it goes in. Olivia, right below us, is on 11 and just has a tap-in 2. Joey Graybill is trying to finish off with a 2 on 12. Matt McCaslin's lining up his shot at 11, way back. Again, I'm playing that about 2 feet in the putter out, and you just really whack this ball. It kind of ping-pongs around and kind of hope for some good action towards the cup. Matt's hitting the ball, gets a good kick. It's another good kick. Oh, it's getting so painfully close. He's just above probably to the left of the cup from your view. Take that full relief. Again, it's like half a scorecard. Again, some of the things you can watch that's interesting here is like some of the ways that people are holding the club. Nails it in for a 2. He kind of keeps his right foot back and offset with his left foot. Mandy's going to keep us alive over here on hole number 12. Let's hope Mandy doesn't fall so she doesn't break my camera and ruins your view of the tournament. We're hole number 12 here with Olivia Prokopova, reigning Masters champion and U.S. champion and 3-time Masters champion, and Matt McCaslin has yet to get a Masters champion. Trying to make it his year after his brother withdrew after the first 3 rounds over here on the same course. Oh, Olivia plays it off the right wall. Gotta steal that shot for next year. Holy smokes. I don't know if that's a thing you can do as a lefty. I usually start on the right side, putter out, and play off that palm tree. But man, I might have to change it. It looks like Matt is taking the same shot. Again, you probably have to be a really good putter and hit an exact point to get that rebound. Oh, so close. Matt McCaslin leaves himself about a foot short once he gives himself a little relief. 13, they go into the cave hole, and it is a strong break left with on the next hole on 13 with the hole dead center. So you have to really play it far to the right and get some good speed on it and not get yourself in trouble and move the ball over. I don't know if we can get a view of 13. Let's try to... Okay. Well, I was going to say from above. Wonder if we can get a shot from above. Like you can see in. I know, but just to get a quick glance. Camera person and I are working on it. Let's see if we can get a view down 13. Just so you can kind of see. Yeah, you can't really see much, but it's a cave. Everything's breaking to the left. And we're going to be moving. Here from lovely Hawaiian Rumble in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Mr. T of the Puttcast. We're doing as much of a live broadcast as we can. Mandy Ranslow of the Putting Penguin is my camera person and doing a phenomenal job. I'm going to walk here through hole number 8. Ace this one of the rounds today. We're back to the first group. Tony Venador is having the ball roll back on him on hole number 6. We saw that with Wade, Sahmel. We saw it with some others. It's a brutal one. It's the first group is Clayton Kraft, Matt Mail, and Tony Venadori. Everybody is finishing up their first round. John Ventura putting in a 2 there. We are on to our second round. The first group is on hole number 6, Tony Venador. Not feeling so good. I think he's playing this for a 3 now after that roll back on. Meanwhile, we have Patrick. We have Patrick over there doing finishing up on hole number 3. It's pretty much a tap-in. If you're right next to the wall. In fact, the relief will put you right in the hole. So I'm going to get a better position and get out of your way. And my apologies.
So, I'll deliver. Are you on top or you on top? I don't care. Put me on top. You on top?
A little bit of B-roll. We got people just talking about scores on a mini golf course.
How about that? Surprising.
Hole number 4, Brian Johnson finishing up his first round with Patrick from Austria. Brian Johnson playing that ridge. You want to miss the corner and have the ball roll out and keep curling and go in the cup. Be a 2. Nice 2 there for Brian Johnson. Patrick Reiner from Austria, one of the 3 international competitors in this tournament, lining up on 4. You really want to put it up there in the left-hand corner, sort of just off of the rock at the far upper left. You want to just miss the rock and then roll it right into the cup. See that? Wants it to roll out, wants to roll out. Afternoon, when the turf's running a little bit faster, that'll go, but right now he's got himself a 2.5, 3-foot putt from the left side of the cup. Patrick Reiner going to be moving out of your way here as Matt Mail and company step up to 7. Puts it in for the easy deuce. I'm going to sit over Mandy's shoulder right now and try to do my play-by-play over there. We got Clayton Kraft, Tony Vanadori, Matt Mail over on 7. For here on hole number 4 to finish up the first round, we have Gary English and Vanette Block. Behind me, Clayton Kraft is playing the first shot. Just misses the ace to the left of the cup. You can't see it. But Gary English is here. Step up to 4. Hello to all our viewers. I'm Mick Cullen Mini Golf. This is Mr. T of the podcast. We're doing a live broadcast of the final 2 rounds of the 2022 USPMGA Masters in Myrtle Beach at Hawaiian Rumble. Doesn't look like it has enough speed for Gary. He's going to have to play that from the front of the, from in front of the cup. I believe it's got a slight turn. Someone's playing Share from the road. Probably can't hear that. Gary English finishing with a 2 on hole number 4 in first round. We're gonna nope, we're not gonna freak Vanette out. We're just gonna see a palm tree. So we're gonna move over to hole number 5, Jeremy Nabonet. Last time he was a little short. Oh no. Oh yes. Gets himself a little bit closer than last time. Nicer second putt for Jeremy Nabonet. Just needs to pop it in. Easier than last time. He's playing with John Wilder. Again, you're trying to get some speed off that wall, get it rolling to the cup. It should turn left. Just painfully short. Tap in 2.
Do you want to go do some on the other side of the course? See some different holes?
Yeah, let's go see some other holes on the other side of the course. How do we get there? We're going to be moving. We're moving. Walking through, you're seeing stuff. But do you want to see Pat finish? Frank Bassesi nailing in a 2. I'm walking. Randy Reeves and Pat Sheridan. Probably seen this guy. He does something called the putting penguin. You may have heard of. It's got a little Viking braid in the back. Oh, he's playing it. Smart man's playing it on the left side. You can play this on the right side. You can play on the left to the right side. The right side, you are playing it at an angle to kick it to where the cup is like pretty much right behind that tree. On the left side, you're trying to hug it around and leave it right next to the cup. It's a harder A shot, but on the right side, you have all of those bricks there behind by this palm tree on your right that you catch in between the bricks or you catch the wrong angle. You set yourself up where you have no look for a 2. So Pat's trying to give himself at least a 2. He kicks it through. Needs a little bit of a curl. And the relief will put him right in the cup. Ooh, I didn't think he'd make that one. It's a tough putt. Tough putt for Pat Sheridan. Randy Reeves, his playing partner, playing second. Also taking the shot from the right-hand side, wrapping it around the tree to the left and leaving it right there next to the cup, giving yourself a chance for maybe for it to fall in. We have John Lang and we have Gary Hester over on 4 as well. Or I'm sorry, on 2. I can't count. Gary Hester hitting the ball. Starts about a foot out on the right. Hitting the ball up the slope, wrapping it around. Let's see if it'll fall in. There we go. Gary Hester with the ace. Showed me that shot last year. Randy Reeves moving over to hole number 3. Oh, gives it a good look on the right side. He's got a left side starting from the right. He's got a about 2.5 foot putt right of the cup. I missed this one from the left-hand side. It is not a gimme. You can see it's kind of all tilting back towards the start of the cup. Nails in it too. Okay, Mandy, where are you taking us? I don't know where she's going, but I need to catch up with her. Ouch, ouch. We'll move it over to Matt McCaslin here on hole number 16. Missed the first shot in here. He's going for a deuce with a hard break downhill. I think we're going to move over to hole number 16. This one, 17. This one is giving me fits. It's giving Olivia fits. There used to be a rock in the middle of this. The waterfall just went on. So this is uphill, and it slopes up. It's got 2 little bumps, and then it goes, and the ball will curves out of the cup. They're telling one of the other cameramen from the local college to get the heck out of the way because I got to make my putt. Looks like she's playing it about a foot off the left, or a putter off the left side. She's probably aiming right side of the cup, which I started playing this morning, and I made it twice. This hole gave her fits back in 2019. She ended up taking a 7 on it and probably cost her a Masters championship. Hopefully that's not in her head. She can just stand up, knock this one in, and make it easy. And she does. Making it look easy. Looks like Matt McCaslin is going about a foot out. Double checking that aim, or just under a foot, kind of like to his middle of front toes. My guess is he's probably playing it a little bit more straight on than the right edge, but I could be wrong. And just go right in. Oh no. Oh no. And this one's coming all the way back to him, and this is where this hole gets to be really brutal. I've definitely hit that shot and had to re-tee it, and it's no fun. It's unfortunate that there's like where the cup usually is on the lower level, it also affects the ball going up if you hit it wrong. Matt McCaslin nails it in 2. It's a tough hole. It's a super tough hole. It's super stressful. And yeah, I'm sure Matt's regretting that miss, but he's happy to be in with 2. That hole can take your lunch and punch you in the face and make your life miserable. We have someone over here who's playing with Nate Nichols that I can't see. Rick Alessi that's putting for 2 on hole number 1. I was 0 for 5 on this hole. It is a really non-putting shot. You can see Nate Nichols is starting from the left side. He's coming out about a foot and a putter, and watch how just very slight he putts. Can you see the cup? So Nate Nichols is trying to make it on 1 here. I don't know if you can see the cup, but it is just like barely a tap. And you can see that. Saw him nail it. It's going to move just left of it. Didn't get the break into the right. He is nailing that one in practice, so that's got to be frustrating for him. Moving back around, we're coming up on hole number 3. Brandon Davis We have Nate Nichols finishing off hole number 1. Really measuring it out. Those putts are not fun. Nate Nichols with that claw grip putter style nails in the 2. He's playing with Mr. Perfect, I believe, Greg Newport. I can get a glance of his head. Yes, I can. Rick Alessi, or no, Greg Newport's in the group behind him. Rick Alessi is playing with Nate Nichols right now. This would be the first round finish up for Nate and Rick, as well as everybody else in the front group. Maybe we'll be able to get a score and update you again starting the day. Olivia Prokopova had a 5-stroke lead over Matt McCaslin. As what we've seen on camera, she's got at least a 6-stroke lead. Rick Alessi's trying to roll this one in. Just last year you had to really aim at the middle of that rock and just crank it into that corner and get a kick. This year it's playing a little softer, and so you really want to kind of rock it through and not hit too hard and roll right in there for an ace. Nate Nichols is going to try to do it. It's about the shot that I played. You start on the right-hand side, probably about a foot. And again, there's a splotch on the bottom left middle of the rock that you're kind of aiming at. And you're trying to ride it through that corner. Again, righty Nate Nichols. Keeping the putter really tight to him, rocking the putt in, and trying to go like that. And it'll break again, and it'll fall in the cut. Nate Nichols does an ace 1, but it's nice to get 2. Looks like Greg Newport looks like he took a 2 on hole number 1. Wade Sahmel took an ace. We have Wade that's stepping up to hole number 2. Wade's playing the same shot, playing just to his back heel, probably still about a foot, given he's a little bit taller. He's aiming at a splotch right and almost the right center of the rock as you're looking at it. It's weird to be aiming right at the rock, but the ball kind of swings off the right wall. There he hit it. Trying to get a good look to see if the ball went in. He got it in. Great shot by Wade Sahmel there. Greg Newport, same shot. Greg again has played one of the few perfect games of putt. He is a Masters champion, I believe, at least once, if not a few times. All-around nice guy from North Carolina. Lining up the putt. Ball's moving. Right in there, Greg Newport. Come on. See, Rick Alessi is going to be lining up his 2-putt. He started on the left side and was playing off the right wall for a kick. Just barely missed the cup. He'll be tapping this one in for an easy 2. His wife Carol played amateur. Going to move back over to 2 with Rick Baird, the other Mr. Perfect. Let's see if he can hold. So he plays a putter and a ball out on the right side. Probably the same aim point. Joey's riding it through the swoop. Just fallen a little short. Oh, Wade Sahmel just had a ball that is just painfully close to the cup. There's one movement from going right in. Rick Baird's playing with Greg Ward. Wade Sahmel's playing over here with Greg Newport. We have Rainy Stadium that you can't see on hole number one, who just had the ball pop out on hole number one. Really bad luck for him. Greg Newport, he's playing the shot from the left side as well. Gives you a nice kick. You hit it right, and gives you a chance in ace. He came on the other side of the cup as Wade. Behind me I have Greg Ward hitting the ball on two, trying to slalom it in, get that ace, falls in. So we have both Rick Baird and Greg Ward, two of the big names in putt-putt over the years, ace hole number two in their first round. Joey Graybill, the 2019 champion, the Wild Mongoose, Sly Mongoose, lining it up here at hole number two. Trying to slalom it in. Just goes past the cup. Doesn't feel like it's Joey's day based on a couple other putts we've seen. I know Rainey had that tough break on hole number 6 that came back on him, I believe. Rainey's lining up. He's going just a little bit over a putter out on hole number 2. Again, aiming at that rock and trying to get it to slalom in. Looks like Olivia's dad is yelling at her playing partner, Matt McCaslin. I don't know if he was goofing around, but he's clearly chuckling a little bit. Starting a little over a foot out on that left-hand side. Don't know if Greg got the deuce on that, but based on the look on his face, he did. We have Rick Baird lining up here at hole number 3, playing from the right side, trying to wrap it around and get some action, maybe even to get the ball in. I see a leaf out there. I hope that leaf doesn't affect his shot. He's nowhere near it. Kind of trying to wrap it and give another kick. Leaves it about a foot short of the pot of the cup. Should be an easy deuce. Should be a deuce. Rick Baird with a deuce. Over on the first hole, we have Matt McCaslin, who is taking his second putt for a 2. You won't be able to see that. You're just looking at Joey Graybill right now, but behind me I have Matt McCaslin, who is tapping it in for a bouncy ride in the cup on 2. Olivia is lining up at Olivia stepped off the box. Jeff Mosk was yelling over about on hole number 10. Again, this is like just a tap. Matt McCaslin did a 2 on it. He's over there with his kids. Olivia is over there. Oof. Doesn't get it on hole number 1. Leaves herself about a foot out. And it'll be a quick tap in from her and her Scotty. And both holding pace on hole number 1. Greg Newport just hit the ball a little past on hole number 4. I don't know what you're going to be able to see, but he's aiming to take in a 2-putt. Over on 3, we have Joey Graybill lining up for their group. He's starting from the right-hand side, but you're seeing is Matt McCaslin. You see Matt McCaslin lining up half a foot on the right on hole 2. Pat's trying to get the ball to swing towards the cup. Left it a little short. Kind of hit on the side. I think the nerves, a little hard on him. Trying to make sure he knocks it in for a 2. Olivia stepping up here. Playing it from the right side, a foot out. Had to take a step back. Someone was walking behind her. Looks like Rainey just got a hole-in-one on 3. Olivia's at the box. Swoops it through. Oh, just misses on that right side of the cup. Good putt. One was too short, one was too long. Easy deuce. Hopefully my battery's still good. Pat McCaslin, he's lining up on the left-hand side here of hole number 3. Trying to play to get off those bricks and get some action for a ricochet into the cup. I think that's the shot that Rainey hit. Oh, bad funky bounce, but it's going to be an easy 2 for him. He left in front of the cup. That's the challenge on this hole. You can really get some funky bounces that if you get really bad luck, puts you in some places you don't want to be. But Matt McCaslin is just lining up, knocks in the 2. Olivia's starting here on 3. She's starting from the left-hand side, about a putter out. Again, going to the right, looking for a bounce off those bricks. Want to avoid the cracks in those bricks because it can get you in some really bad spots. She got the kick. She got the ace on 3. That's another stroke that we've seen Olivia take. I think she is probably running away with it right now. She's got to be at least 7 or 8 strokes up going into the last round, potentially. Rainey Stadium with a deuce. We have Joe Graybeal here on hole number 4, finishing up his first round. He's going to try to rock it up onto the left-hand side and swoop the ball like a big wild mongoose towards the cup. It comes off to the right. Joey Graybeal will be finishing up his last putt here of the first round. Wants to deuce this, doesn't want to get any silly stuff going on, and gets the 2. I know last year I think he got a 3 on that one as well on a short putt. I'm sure he doesn't want to be reminded of that. Olivia stepping up to hole 4 where she won the Masters last year, playing it about a putter off right side. Again, swoop it through the corner, land it in the cup. That's her hope. Olivia hits the ball. Doesn't look like it's breaking over. She's got a not so fun second putt here. Olivia's lining up her second putt, about 4 foot right of the cup. This one breaks a little. It's not a fun one. Wants to protect that lead that she gained another stroke on last hole. Olivia knocks it in for a 2. This is one Matt McCaslin really is going to want. He is playing it a putter out and trying to play it through the right corner. Saw some hesitation in that putt. Not curling. He's going to be left by about, I'd say about 1.5 feet. Just needs to knock this one in, but unless something wild happened between 13 and 17, he's probably now about back How many did she pick up?
Huh?
How many strokes did she pick up on?
No idea.
I know that she got 17 and he didn't. She got
I mean,
She got 4 and he didn't. They both didn't get 1. I think she got this.
she was 5 off.
She was.
I think she shot either 5 or 6 off.
Yeah, we saw Matt pick up 1 stroke early on and then it erased, and he took a 2 on 17 and she aced it. So she's got to be up somewhere 7 or 8 now. We're gonna find out. Mandy is far away from me. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't know if she's still connected. Get there. Good. Over there. I was worried about trying to get the results. If you walk too far away, I will lose the connection. Brandon Davis playing hole number 6. Gary Hester here. We're at 8. Gary Hester again on this hole. You want to play it off as far left as you can without hitting the wall. Slow it down a little fast. Tim Talley just walked in front of us. We have Gary Hester playing with John Lang, and behind them we have Brandon Davis and Tim Talley. Gary Hester's going to take a 3 here on 8. Those putts, not so fun. We have John Lang over here on hole number 8. He's lining up about 2 feet, same shot that I take. Getting a good look at that cup. Getting down his paces. Really strong form. Hits that ball that's got a great pace. Oh, really good look at the cup. Gave himself a chance for an ace. He's going to be tapping in for a 2 here, unless something wild happens. Ooh, Tim Talley just knocked it in on 7. Haven't seen many of those today. Followed by Brandon Davis. I believe it's from Ohio. Again, playing it off that left wall. He wanted to break in. It does not. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, those are the worst. It swung around, but he'll take the 2. So close. So Tim Talley taking the box. The 2021 red putter champion has a red jacket in his closet to his name. No one else has started up back over at hole number 5, but we're going to see probably the 3 lead groups of Greg Ward and Rick Baird and Matt McCaslin and Olivia Prokopova and Joey Graybill and Rainey Statham all step up. I'm sure they're checking the lead, see where the top 6 scores are, and repair everybody for the last round. Tim Talley just a little too far left. Probably a little fast. If you can look from afar, you can see Pat lining up a deuce shot on 10. We can maybe see his reaction from afar. Tim gets a 2. Trying to watch Pat's reaction on his second putt on 10. Got it. He got the deuce on 10, and he's a happy man. Brandon Davis. Bingo! Gets the ace on 8. You can see Tim Talley cheering for Brandon Davis. Great putt. I think we have Zach Martin, if I'm correct, is the name, and Frank Bassesi ahead of Pat Sheridan and Randy Reeves. We're going to find out how Pat is doing. But you can see Randy Reeves over here at 10.
Guess they don't move. Randy's very particular
About what?
about everything. Just be very. Come on, get in. You're fine. Though.
Keep going back. Keep going back.
How's the scores looking in the clubhouse?
I think Olivia took 2 or 3 more strokes on Matt. She took 17 and he got with an ace and he got a 2. She took 3 and he got a 2. Neither of them took 1. I think they both missed 2. They both missed 4 for the ace, but I think Matt had picked up 1 stroke and then gave it back. It's been tough, but we've been following most of the pack. I feel like Rainey and Joey have probably dropped back quite a few strokes based on what I saw of them. There's Randy Reeves with the deuce. It looks a lot easier than it actually is. Zach Martin, Frank Bessesi over here on hole number 11. I'm trying to keep my distance from them so I can actually say what's going on. Again, here on hole number 11, it's playing it probably about 2 feet and a putter out. And you're really just hitting it down there and you're kind of ping-ponging it, hoping to catch a kick out from that back wall to the cup where it's on the opposite wall. So Frank hits the ball, just kicking around, ping-ponging. Oh, and Frank is just getting some of the worst breaks he could imagine this tournament. He's lining up his second putt. Pat, while he's waiting, how did you shoot your first round, Pat?
33.
33. That is a round I did not shoot this week. So Pat's keeping himself in the running for some money. Frank knocks it home for a 2. How are you playing so far? Through?
I'm even right now.
Pat is even through 10.
Well, you're going to move now.
Okay. Moving over to Zach Martin. I believe it's Zach Martin who's playing hole number 12. Playing back bounce. He's got about a 2-3 foot putt left. Knocks it in. We have Mandy that's going to be shooting Pat here. I'm kind of hanging from afar. Gets a kick. Gets a kick. Woo! I think he's pretty happy with that one. Pat is about 6 inches from the cup. Come on. Yes. Randy Reeves here lining up at 11. Again, you're hitting it down this long alley, and to where you're watching right now, you can the cup is to your left, and on the front part of this hole, it is incredibly hard to get an ace on this, just because you have to rely so much on these inconsistent rocks that play really funky. I made it once last year, and I've got a video of it, and I'm glad that I can say that I made it. I don't know that I made it much in practice. Ooh, come on. Great putt by Randy there. Wonderful bounce. Randy lining up about a 1 foot putt here from the left side of the cup. Boom, there's a 2. Who's what?
Olivia.
Oh. Hi, Olivia. Olivia, do you want to leave a comment on how many strokes you're up on Matt? Gonna get out of the way here. We have Frank and Zach headed into the cave on 13 where we lose folks. And we have Pat and, hi everybody, we have Pat Pat and Randy Reeves playing 12. 12, I somehow hit the ball out of bounds that you can see on the putting penguin. Playing out one putter from the left-hand side. Pat strokes it good. Can he get a kick? Not enough spin, but Pat's going to be happy with that, and I believe that keeps him even through 12, as long as he doesn't fuck up that putt. Randy Reeves stepping up here as well. He's also playing it one putter out from the left-hand side. He's going to kick it off one of those rocks. You got to give it a little bit of gas, but not as much as I did where I went out of bounds. Oh, Randy was playing the right wall bounce that we saw both Matt McCaslin and Olivia Prokopova take earlier. I don't know that either of them aced it, but Randy's now got a tough look with a hard break on this shot. He's looking over at Frank Bessesi, who was responding to his partner's shot. He's trying to give himself a good view of the cup. We have a lot of very serious putters who are very focused, so we're trying to keep our distance and volume down. Lining up this putt. I believe this will break to the left. Great putt. Randy Reeves to the unconventional way. Down here we have John Lang.
I just didn't know if you wanted to see the comment.
So Olivia shot a 30 her first round, and Rick Barrett shot a 29. So there is now a tie for second. Oh my gosh. Was a rough look, first look for John Lang there. But this looks like this is going to be lining up to be an easier deuce than some of these that get further out. Lines up his second putt, knocks it in the unconventional way. We have Gary Hester setting up at hole number 11. Coming down through the corner, looking for some action, roll up. Just going to be about a foot and a half short over there. So as we've been told, there is a two-way tie for second between Matt McCaslin and Rick Baird. Olivia Prokopova, I believe, added a few strokes onto her lead. Gary Hester with a nice two there. Almost ace. It's a good look. Good recovery, too. That was a...
Probably should have stepped off there. The
I
guy turned it, I was like, okay, it's like low volume, then all of a sudden high volume right where I was getting ready. Should have stepped off.
who did? Oh, someone yelled.
The car going by.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your putt, like, when I saw it bounce here, I was like, oh, no. And then it just... Sometimes you get lucky and it sits 5 feet away. Yeah. I mean, you could end up over here on a good putt. So we have John Lang and Gary Hester over on 12. I'm going to... What's that? Okay. I'm just going to hide in this little alcove here, standing with Tim Talley and Brandon Davis, watching John Lang hit the ball on 12. A much better first putt. Rolling close. He's about a foot and a half out. Nails it. Gary Hester playing it from the left side. It looks like he's also playing off that right wall. I've been playing off that right corner. I might have to... Oh, no. He's playing off the right corner. Looking for a last kick. Same place as John Lang, about a foot and a half, 2 feet out from the cup. behind me, we have Tim Talley and Brandon Davis starting up over at 11. Nicely done. Here we go. We have Tim Talley hitting here at 11. Kicks off the corner, get a ricochet. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. So close. So close. I was going to give him my mic stand to hit that one in. You just want to be close on 11, really. It's a really, really tough ace. If you can leave yourself a foot from the cup, you'll be very, very happy. Brandon Davis, second year, and he's in the top of the pack, playing great this year. Really kills it. Ooh, he's getting a nice bounce. Let's see if we can get it in. Let's see if we can get it in. Woo! Brandon Davis. Sharp looking ace there. Great ace.
Lucky roll there.
If you heard that, he said lucky roll there. It really is, gotta hope for a little luck on it. Now moving over to 12 with Tim Talley and Brandon Davis. Brandon Davis taking the box because got that lovely ace there, trying to repeat with another ace here right away. I believe this is the last of the pack, and that there's going to be kind of a pause for the last players to go out. Have a scoreboard so you can see where the scores are at, and we'll try to get a shot of that. Brandon Davis kicking it off that corner. Ooh, he's got a good shot. Come on, roll. It's about a foot out. Great putt. Trying to finish it off here. A nice 2. Easy does it. Tim Talley lining up from the left side here. We'll see if he plays the corner or off the right wall near the tee-off box. We've seen both approaches with Matt and Olivia taking that. He's got a nice kick. It's really one where if you challenge that corner like I did earlier this morning, you can knock it out of bounds. Again, you can watch it on the Putting Penguin feed if you want to see a really bad putt that goes out of bounds that ends up giving you a 4. The ball ended up over by that pink bench where I wanted the ball was right where about Tim has it, where you just play that easy knock in 2. Tim, easy 2, moving on.
Okay, so have some housekeeping. You're almost dead on your battery. So either we cut the feed and change it. I'd rather not cut the feed though, or we unplug your microphone for a little bit and have a silent feed while I charge it down.
Well, I should take a look what the battery is on the mic setup. Oh, that's almost dead.
Yeah.
The mic.
So that's why
You're saying the mic is.
No, I'm saying the phone is too.
Oh,
So unplug the mic so I can plug the phone into a battery.
Uh,
Or we have to cut the feed.
yeah, I'll go get a charger.
But we can't charge it with the microphone in.
Oh yeah,
So that's why I'm saying you need to take the microphone out. We'll
Yep.
just go silent for a little while.
Okay.
And then once you're charged all that up.
I'll charge.
I just don't want to cut the feed because there's like 20 people watching.
Try to get everybody. Yeah, I need to charge.
But you can take some time to charge that, and I'll charge this battery, and I'll just do a silent feed like we had been.
Best putt you can.
Biggie, we won't cut the feed. We'll just be silent for a little while Tom charges his microphone.
Tom's mic die.
Well, the phone was dying too. We can't charge the phone and use the mic at the same time.
Gotcha.
But we didn't want to cut the feed because there's so many people watching.
I needed that one to drop.
I know.
Get in there. Come on. Stay there. Nope. Stay there. Nope. I
Damn.
didn't make 15 the whole damn tournament.
I'm sorry.
And that was cool. I needed that one over. That bad crack on the 14.
Well,
I mean, I hit
this
it.
is still one of your best showings, so don't be too hard on yourself.
I just got to get through last few holes here.
Yeah.
You know, I had a good morning round, so.
The course has been changing by the hour. That's not helping.
No, I know it was going to. And try to get through these next three and then more or less home free.
Are they holding the top however many?
That's what it seems like.
Okay. Because there's a gap.
Get it.
Yes, Patrick.
We're going to do a quick audio update as Brandon Davis nails an ace on hole number 15. We have Olivia Prokopova going into the final round, up 8 on Matt McCasland and Nick Baird, who are 8 behind her. I believe she has a minus 63, and the other two have minus 55. Somewhere in that mix, Randy Statham, Greg Wood with minus 52, 53, ballpark, maybe 53, 54. They're going to be starting soon, but the final groups have not started yet. The first couple groups have already finished. Jeremy Nadenet, John Wilder, Matt Mayo, Danny Tatum, Clayton Craft, all of them have already finished today. Thank you for everybody tuning in. We're going to try to do this as best as possible. We have some wireless mics. We're charging a phone for Brandon Davis stepping up here on number 16. Second ball is a very tough one. This ball is going to break right hard. You want to get it in the right before we go into that hard again. Go back. Brandon Davis there with a 3. We have Tim Talley. This is the last of the players going through before we have the final pairings. We have Tim Talley here at 16. Tim Talley. Oh, great look. Let's see if the ball will. It's going to stay up that hill. I don't know if you can see it. What's up, RJ? It's Tom. Tim Talley knocks it in for a 2. They're going to move over to 17. See some of the top players, Nate Nichols and Rick Alessi, playing over at 14. See if we can catch them both simultaneously as Tim steps up to 17. Nate Nichols gives it a good ride. Kick back out. You're looking for that last kick to knock it into the cup. It's a really hard ace, and you're just hoping to get close. Meanwhile, we have Tim Talley here on 17, planted about a putter off to the right-hand side with the hope that you just knock it right in like that, what Tim Talley does. Nate Nichols here, finishing up on 14. Back to Brandon Davis on 17, and Rick Alessi is going to be starting up here on 14 as well. Brandon Davis looking for that ace after the last hole, knocks her. Rick Alessi on 14, gives it a good kick off that corner. Oh, he gets a bad kick, but he's going to get a look. He's going to get a look from about 8 feet out from that corner. Ideally what happens is you kick off that corner, and then that rock that's kind of to his left, you ricochet off of that and then catch another rock to go in. If it sounds complicated, it's because it is. And we're going to have people with the signs. So it looks like through 11 rounds we have Wade Sahmel at minus 46, Greg Newport at minus 48. Thank you so much. We're going to have people with signs, holding signs of the scores going through the end. This is really nice and an improvement on past years. Rick Alessi is trying to knock home his shot here on 14 to deuce. Great putt. Great putt by Rick. Got that one on camera, Rick. you make that one from that far away, you smile. Nate Nichols stepping up here on 15. Can watch. As the ball really like swoops towards the hole, he's trying to tap it off the wall. No. That is unreal. If you can see it, that ball is just a hair from going in. Nicolesi stepping up. Rick starting from the right-hand side. Gives it a nice go. Again, he's trying to pop it off that wall. Woo! Falls right in. Gonna see if I can get a good view. Rick takes a bad bounce there. He caught that left wall on 16. I'm sure right now what they're talking about is how do you hit that shot? That's not one you practice. He's on the right side of the berm. Not a place you want to be. Wade Sahmel playing it over on 14, getting himself about 3 feet short. Rick looking at a few more looks at that putt. We have Wade and Greg here. Looks like Greg is at minus 48, Wade's at minus 47. On 14. Wade knocks it in. Greg Newport playing 14. Rick with a really good look on 16 behind that cup. Greg Newport here over on 14. While Rick Alessi lines up his next shot. Kicks it out. See if he gets the extra bounce. Oh, gets it close to the cup. Behind me, Rick Alessi is going to be taking a 4 here on 16. We're going to move back to 16 with Nate Nichols lining up his shot after Rick took a 4. The tough look there. Trying to show as much as I can while staying out of the way. Nate's giving it a good go. That's looking good. Oh. That is a shot that goes in almost all the time. Bad, tough look for Nate. Not feeling it. How are we doing on battery? Wade
Nice.
gets it in the cup. Turned around just in time. We got Nate and Rick over on 17. We have Greg Newport here over on 15. We're going to stay with Greg since they're in the lead pack. Boo! That's what we like to see. Greg Newport with a little bit of enthusiasm. Huh?
Or do you want me to take it?
I'll take some photos. I'm going to try to get a better spot. My apologies. We have Wade Sahmel. Hit it. Wade Sahmel's taking a shot. That's looking good. I've seen a lot just skip out. Craig Newport just gave him a look like, could have been worse. Ball stood there. It's going to be breaking hard to the left as you're watching. Knocks it in for a 2. Mr. Perfect, Greg Newport, is stepping up to the box on 16, just aced hole 15. He is, as you can see on the sign, minus 49. Wade is minus 48. I'd like to get to minus 50, I bet. It's a nice number. Takes a rough one. We saw Rick Alessi take this putt earlier. This is a tough predicament. You're really trying to, on that shot, you're aiming left edge of the cup, but it can hit that wall, and now he's trying to figure out how he wants to play this one. It's a tough one. We've all been there. This is a really tough putt. Where he's behind this berm here on 16, where he's really got some work to do. I think he's trying to look at it, see what he can see. I'll give you a better view where he's at. really impressive look by Greg Newport in a bad spot. He's got this hard break right on this next putt. So he and Wade will be at minus 49 as long as he hits in his putt. Not a position he thought he would be in. There you go. See Greg Ward coming out of the cave on 13. Looks like he got a 2. We got so right now we have Wade Sahmel and Greg Newport at minus 49. I believe the next group coming out the cave is going to be Greg Ward. We'll see who's coming out. I believe it is Joey Graybill. We'll have Rainey and Rick Baird, and then Matt McCaslin and Olivia to finish it off. But here's Wade Sahmel, hole 17. This is a pretty aceable hole. Boom, like clockwork. We have Greg Newport, Mr. Perfect, aiming up his shot on 17. Over to our right on 14. See if we can get them both. And we have Greg Ward and Joey Graybill. Joey's at minus 53. Greg Ward's at 52. Ooh, Greg takes a tough beat. 14. Oh, Greg takes a tough beat on 17. He gets a little relief from that center spot. It's a tough spot. So we have Rick Baird, who I can't read the score. Rick Baird looks like he has a minus 58, and Rainey has a minus 56. Greg's trying to finish this one out here. He's going to end up bogeying both 16 and 17. This is a really tough, tricky hole. I'm sure he hasn't been in this position many times, but it gets the best of us. Gets it into. Nicely done. We'll go back to hole number 14. We have Joey Graybill at minus 52 and Greg Ward at Joey Graybill at minus 53. We have Greg Ward at minus 52. And we have Rainey Statham, who just deuced 13. Can't really see the score. Looks like both at minus 58 with Rainey and Rick Baird. So they remain tied. Come on, Greg. Greg gets a bad bounce. That's going to put him to a minus 51. And Joey Graybill will take 2 on him. See, Rick Baird coming out of the cave's got an easy deuce left. I'm going to see how much juice I have in my phone, so my apologies. Can't tell. But I'm just going to stay here for now. Joey Graybill is playing 14, looking for that ace shot. Oh, ever so closely. He's going to play that one chalk. So again, we have Joey Graybill minus 53. We have Greg Ward minus 51, and they're stepping up to 15 here. We have Rainey Statham and Rick Baird, both at minus 56, stepping up to 14. Kind of jump between them both. Rainey looking for the ace. 14, didn't get it. Joey looking for the ace on 15. It's getting that little kick. It's just going to fall a little shut up. Look at that. Unbelievable. Just leaves it. I mean, look at that. That ball is like on the edge of the cup there. It's a tough break. Greg Ward stepping up. I think we'll do Rick Baird first at 14. He's at a minus 56. Oh, he got a bad kick as well as Greg Ward did. Let's take an extra look at that stupid corner. Hole 14 is... Greg gets it. What'd you say? I didn't want to say anything. Nice job, Greg. Rick Baird is in a pickle here. I am going to try to move to wireless mic here. My apologies. I'm trying to get enough juice. Come down to the last couple groups. Behind me, I just saw Greg Ward, ace on 16. Rick Baird is playing a bogey here. The Sly Mongoose, Joey Graybill, stepping up here to 16. Put in my mic here. Hopefully you can hear me. Switched out mics. Joey Graybill finishing up here on hole number 16. Meanwhile, Olivia just took a 2 over on hole 14. Unreal. Gonna move to Rick Baird here on hole number 15. Looking for an ace. Baird looking for the ace. Falls it. Matt McCaslin also looking for an ace. Goes chalk with the par. You can see the sign behind them. Olivia's up by 9 strokes going into the 15th hole. Greg Ward just aced 17. Action is fast and furious, my friend. We'll try to stay the fuck out of the way. My apologies to people who don't like that language. Olivia, little tap, Jeez Louise, in on 15, Rick Baird over here on 16, that's why they call him Mr. Perfect, that's why they call him Mr. Perfect. Stick here with the Rainy Statham here on 16, hopefully you can hear me. If someone wants to put some in the comments you can hear me, that would be great. Switched out mics. deuces. Matt McCaslin back over here. Trying to get it. Gets it. Gets it on 15. So Olivia maintains a 9-stroke lead going into the 16th hole. They go all the way to hole number 4. So this means Matt needs to pretty much pick up at least a stroke on every cup. Over to 17, Rainy Statham playing it for a deuce. Rainy Statham with the easy deuce. They're moving over to 17. Stick with Rick and Rainy. Hopefully you can see this. Rick Baird stepping up to 17. Easy does it with the ace. Meanwhile, Olivia Prokopova, sorry for the quick one, goes past it on hole number 16. Does not like that putt at all. Rainy Statham is playing hole number 17 for the ace right here. Hopefully you can see it. Oh no, it's coming back on Rainy. Olivia with the 2. That one is tough. With Matt McCaslin down by 9 strokes, stepping up to the 16th hole. He is down by 9. He needs this 17, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, and have Olivia make some bogeys in order for this to really be even in question at this point. Matt gives it a nice shot, and he makes one up, just like that. -8. We are moving to 17. You can't really see 18, but Rick Baird and Rainey look like they're about both at 58. Not wrong. We have Olivia and Matt standing up to 17, and it's an 8-hole lead. They're chatting as they go along, comparing notes on the holes, and these people have played together a lot for many years. I'm betting that Olivia and Matt have probably played mini golf together for close to 17, 18 years. You know, it's friendship, it's family, it's people who've played with each other a lot. So Matt's got the box. Here on 17, he really needs an ace here. This is a hole that gave Olivia problems in 2019 and probably cost the Masters, but there was a rock in the middle of this cup that made all the difference. Matt McCaslin needs this. Keep the pressure on Olivia going through the turn. Matt hits it, sinks it. You see him celebrate. I guess last time he really had a rough go of it last round. Putt Mike in my way, my view. Thanks, Mike. Mike's out here documenting it too, along with some people from Carolina Coastal College. Olivia, rock, chalk, ace. They're going to go up to 18, and I'm going to move in position 2-1. Woo! So, I'm going to get someone else to hold the damn camera for me. Bum, bum, bum. We're going to go over here to 1 for Rainey and Rick. distraction. Rick Baird. Oh. As this course warms up, that's a tough one. Thank you. Rick Baird with the easy deuce. We have Greg Ward and Joey Graybill in front of him finishing out. I don't think we have anybody at 4, so we have Rainey Statham playing off at 1. We have Joey Graybill and Greg Ward playing off at hole number 3. Can't really with Rainey. Just not going. Just not going. I think we're having just enough power to get through this. Rainey gets the 2. And Amanda. Rick has a minus. So let's see, Rick has a minus 59. Rainey Statham has a minus 56. Going into hole number 2, they got a couple holes left. We haven't seen the defending champion Matt McCaslin come out of 18 yet. Let's see if we can get Rick here on 2. Based on that, I'm guessing it went in. Rainey Statham on 2. Ball's trying to swoop in, give him another, about a foot short of the cup. See it right there. Rick and Rainey are going to step over to 3. Seeing Greg Ward and Joey Graybill finish up on 4. Greg's got himself a deuce putt. Rick Baird is lining her up. Got John Powell to my left here. Looking for that ace, give another kick. Leaves it about a foot short of the hole. He will be going in for a par. Joey Graybill in the background. Just missed. That's Rick Baird playing chalk. We have Rainey Statham here, playing the ball from the left side. 1 foot off. Trying to get that kick for a ace. Rainey's looking for that kick.
Oh, sick.
That crack. So we have a Joey Graybill with a minus 56, Greg Ward with a minus 55, Rick Baird with a minus 60, and Rainey with a minus 56. So Rainey needs to get this one in. So we're back to the final pairing. Sorry about that. We have Olivia Prokopova. Held her 9-stroke lead. You can see over there. Matt McCaslin. They are through 14 holes. The last 4 holes are left. If Olivia makes this ace, it's going to be pretty much over, and she does. She's got 3 left. Olivia's got a big lead. Olivia with a 9-stroke lead. Matt McCaslin is trying to keep the pressure on. Oh. Matt McCaslin has dropped 10 back, and with 3 holes left, Olivia Prokopova has a pretty substantial lead.
Probably don't need to.
Matt with the 2. This is a 10-stroke lead going into the last 3 holes. If gambling was actually possible right now, I'd say the odds were on Olivia. Olivia lining up on number 2 there. Oof. Just barely misses on hole number 2. See, she has a tap in the shot. Still 10-stroke lead. No. Pat McCaslin with the 2. And so Olivia has a -70, which I believe still keeps her a 10-stroke lead over everybody in the field. Joey Graybill, John Powell, see Wade Sahmel and their daughter Amelie. See Olivia lining up on 3. Oh boy. Not giving herself any tough putts. We have Matt McCaslin down 10 strokes. Coming here on 3 from the left-hand side. Wow. Very good luck. Really good luck. This is going to be the last hole. So Olivia has to play this hole as humanly bad as possible. Right now, Olivia has a 10-stroke lead going into the final hole. There's Neil Isaacs from North Dakota. Watch our feed cut out and you won't know what happens, but right now, Olivia Prokopova is going to give up the box so she can have her moment. She needs only a 9 to win.
Han's in tears already. Look at him.
Matt McCaslin. See another one left. So right now, Rick Baird and Matt McCaslin would tie for second if Matt makes this putt. So Matt McCaslin and Rick Baird tie for second, unless Olivia somehow shoots a 11. Olivia Prokopova for her 4th Masters, second in a row. You can see her family's here. Oh my God. I think she... She only needs to... So Olivia just needs a... So Greg Newport is trying to get... She needs a 7 from 2 feet away. But she decides to go par. Minus 70. Your 2022 Masters champion, Olivia Prokopova, with a minus 70. She won by 10 strokes. There's her kid. And there's her husband. She extended her lead by 5 over the last 2 rounds. There's her father-in-law, Adam Sahmel. There's her mom. There's her dad. It is a family celebration for Olivia Sahmel, her 4th Masters. I don't think she's turned 30 yet. I don't even think she's close to 30, so she might have her 5th before she turns 30. Congratulations are already coming in. We called it early on. Olivia Prokopova is your 2022 Masters champion. You see Joey Graybiel over there. You see Tim Talley. You see her mom, who's a serious mini golfer, and her dad. You see Matt McCaslin, Greg Newport, her father-in-law, Alan. Oops. And we have the 2032 champion stepping up to hole number 4. Looks like she's ready to line up the putt. You can tell it's there. She's already trying trick shots. That is Amelie Sahmel, the future Masters champion, with her dad Wade. We got Ted and Bob Detweiler over here congratulating them. 10-stroke win. She, no joke, 4th Masters, 2nd in a row. Since she's had a kid, she's won 2 Masters, 1 U.S. Open. I think everybody is probably going to quit playing mini golf because I think she sort of owns the game at this point. This an impressive display of putting. She came in today with 2 rounds with Matt McCaslin, up by 5 strokes, and she won by 10 over the field. Matt McCaslin and Rick Baird tied with a minus 60, and I believe in 3rd place was Joey Graybiel or Rainey Statham with a 56 or 58. Just an impressive display, and we have Paula Gay, one of the best other women putters in the world, next to Olivia, who's a seasoned putt-putt champ who played as an amateur this year, and yeah, this is a big day for mini golf. I'm gonna bring it over to the rest of our crew. Pat, do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, we should do a recap later, well, in a few minutes, but no, Olivia absolutely kicked the crap out of everybody, which I think we called on the podcast as the betting favorite. I finished, I believe, 16th, so top 20, 3 under for the day. I almost beat Randy Reeves. I bogeyed the last hole, otherwise we would have tied. But yeah, no, it was awesome. No, I am very proud. 10 spots better than last year. Broke 400 for 12 rounds, like 30-something under par. Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. It was a great tournament. I don't even know. There was some pretty close ties. I don't even. 2nd place, I think, might have been tied. Yeah. Are they doing a I don't know.
Playoffs or just tied?
They just split the money. I mean, good stuff. But no, I mean the weather held out, and we'll do a recap later. But we signing off.
Sounds good.